Hello, this is Dima, and today we'll speak about driving over speed limit. Let me first ask you, how fast you think you can drive and everything remain under control? 60 miles per hour? 80? 100? Some of my friends like to mention how fast they can drive on the freeway. Even my neighbor Samir, he used to be so proud that he drives at more than 100 on the freeway. So we used to call him Samir the Fast Gear. If you do like Samir, then you need to know that according to the US Department of Transportation, if you had an accident when you were driving a vehicle over 65 miles per hour, your internal organs will bleed regardless the car you were driving. The main problem about driving over the speed limit is, according to Insurance Information Institute, your crash risk increases gradually for every mile per hour over the speed limit. Half of teen drivers say they sometimes drive 10 miles over the speed limit. According to California Department of Transportation, in 2016, a total of 29% of California's motor vehicle fatalities were speeding related, and the state had the second highest number of speed related fatalities in the nation. The highest number of speeding related fatal and serious injuries were in Los Angeles County. Dr. Tia Lee made an experiment to show the difference in impact on victims at 55 and 100 kilometers per hour. Actually, in some cases, the seat belt and the car's protection system, uh, uh, with these systems, victims could appear fine, but not on the inside. The internal organs like the brain or the liver can be torn because the organs were shaped inside, and so safety devices are not useful in high speeds. So driving over the speed limit really an issue. After I made a research to know why people really drive over the speed limit, I found the reason. And the main thing is people think it's safe. But actually, the fastest you drive, the less control on the car you have. And based on traffic safety survey in 2017, it was reported that 65% of drivers surveyed perceived that it was safe to drive 10 miles over the speed limit. And when asked about the safety of driving 20 miles over the speed limit, 22% of drivers surveyed believed it was safe. And the second reason that causes people to drive in high speeds that they think they can save time. I want to ask you, how many minutes do you think you can save if you drove 10 miles over the speed limit? On a report of the University of Sydney, collected data surprisingly showed that small amount of time was saved by speeding. Just 26 seconds a day and 2 minutes a week. Now, after I spoke about how dangerous it is to drive over speed limit and the main reason of it, let me tell you about the solution. First, and the most important thing, you should take speed limit seriously and decide to commit in the speed limits. You should also believe that high speed may kill people and it doesn't worth it to risk your life. Also, you should know that high speed will cost you more money. Increasing your speed means increasing your cost for maintenance. And it also make you burn more fuel. Research from the National Center for Statistics has shown that at 60 miles per hour, in a typical four-cylinder car, the average of fuel is about 30 miles per gallon. But at 80 miles per hour, it could fall to about 20 miles per gallon. So it really costs a lot. After you decided to watch your speed limit, let me tell you how to take an action in order to watch your speed. You can use cruise control. Cruise control can be helpful on a long road trip. You can also give yourself time to drive, because speeding often happens when drivers are running late or are in a hurry. Then, you need to note the speed limit wherever you drive, and do not keep up with speeders. And also, you need to keep an eye out for speeding vehicles, especially those who drive more quickly than the flow of traffic. You also need to be mindful of the music you are listening, because hard rock or fast-paced music might encourage you to drive faster than you should. In conclusion, I spoke about how bad it is to drive over the speed limit and how you can avoid the high speeds. And by the way, do you remember my neighbor Samir, who used to be proud of his speed? Unfortunately, he passed away 2 years ago in a car accident. Knowing this should make you speed less. Thank you.